These past few weeks of settling into our new place and actually enjoying our new surroundings have been such a wonderful experience. But before we knew it, it was already August, which to me always signals the last part of summer. So we knew we couldn't let summer go by without at least one camping trip. We packed up our gear, got on the ferry, and drove 3 hours to the Washington coast, one of our favorite places to spend the summer. We definitely took advantage of the rare sunny weather, spending time outdoors and reconnecting with what honestly feels like our natural habitat. What I love about camping is how it makes you appreciate the small joys in life. And these 2 days on the coast reminded us exactly why we loved getting out here. I don't think I'll ever get tired of taking the ferry out here. There's something about a ferry ride in the Seattle area that always feels like the beginning of a new adventure. The moment we pull away from the shore, I find myself getting lost staring out at the endless blue water, watching the city slowly disappear behind us. Even though we've taken this route so many times, it never really feels routine. It gives me a little time just to take in the beauty of the water, the mountains, and everything around us, and appreciate how lucky I am to experience places like this so often. Our drive to the coast takes us through Port Angeles, a quaint seaside town, with roads eventually leading us to Lake Crescent. This is the second deepest lake in Washington state, with a reputation for crystal clear and brilliantly blue waters. So of course, we had to make a stop and get a better look in person. It never fails to amaze me how there seems to be endless forms of water in the Pacific Northwest, with each one having its own captivating beauty. We're now taking a lunch break at our first stop on the coast. As we wait for the water to heat up, I'm trying to take in all this beautiful scenery. First Beach is one of the more accessible beaches in La Push, as you get this view right from the parking lot and there isn't a hike to get to the water area. Now that we have warmer weather, tailgating has become a core part of our camping experiences. But of course, I chose to grab a seat on the rocks instead. You got it or need help?
Still on?
Yeah. Nothing beats the combo of instant ramen and that salty ocean breeze. After lunch, we took a short walk down to the beach area. Here, you can get a better view of the sea stacks, forests, and piles of driftwood. We wanted to stretch our legs after a long drive, so we're now hiking into Third Beach. There are 3 main beaches in La Push, Washington, named First Beach, Second Beach, and Third Beach, and they are located along the same road. Second Beach and Third Beach both require a short hike to access the actual beach areas. Third Beach has the longest hike at about 1.4 miles, but the terrain is relatively flat and easy to navigate. It also tends to be the least crowded of all 3 beaches and is a popular spot for backpacking. Unfortunately, none of the beaches are connected to each other, so you end up having to explore each one separately. This feels unreal being here. The colors of nature really come alive in the summertime here in the Pacific Northwest. And while any of the beaches would be worthwhile to visit, I'm so glad we ended up at Third Beach this time. This quiet and idyllic feeling of solitude with nature was exactly what we were looking for and the perfect excursion to accompany our camping trip. Why can't I get up on these things?
Why don't you go right here? No, it's too tall.
Yeah, it's like an awkward hug.
What is this? It's like a full roll up.
Yeah, natural version. Summer makes escaping the city feel completely different. Everything is so alive out here. The trees are green, the days are longer, and there's this feeling that we should take every opportunity we can to be outside. And with so much change and so many things happening in our lives lately, getting away feels especially needed. It's kind of amazing that just 3 hours of driving can take us somewhere that feels completely removed from everything waiting for us back home. For a little while, we can forget about the responsibilities, the to-do lists, and all the things we've been carrying, and just be here together. After spending the afternoon at the beach, we finally made it to our campsite for the night. It's a pretty spacious site, complete with picnic table and even a grill. There's also a spacious area by the grass for our tent. I like that there's a wall of trees around for extra privacy. Before we start setting up camp, my boyfriend wants to create the ultimate relaxing setup for us.
Come in.
Okay. Here it comes on your shirt.
Yeah.
What is this supposed to be again? Deli? Something?
Yeah, it's like a pickle thing going on. It's pretty good.
Just when you thought things couldn't get more relaxing, my boyfriend wanted to add another level of coziness to the setup. And here is where we ended up. You're in your element.
Yeah.
After a much needed nap under the trees, we finally got to work on setting up the tent.
It's a mallet. Let's see. He's already so bent. This is the best thing for tent poles, though, is a rubber mallet. But
How come?
because it's just you can get a lot of force without making a ton of noise, I guess. We can just let that self-inflate for a while. Kind of hear it inflating, right? Kind of like this. Yeah, like this. Yep.
Is this clip into the top one or the bottom one? The fan's working?
Yeah.
Want to explain the fan?
Yeah, I like it. It's a mosquito repellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Fun little hack. Use one of these personal fans and blow it towards your face. Because mosquitoes are weak flyers. They won't bother you this way. At least your head and neck areas.
Be good for backpacking.
Yeah. Keeps you cool at the same time. Look how good it looks on you.
That looks great, yeah.
I've never seen you grill before.
Yeah, you don't have a grill.
We got one if you wanted one.
Yeah.
You look like an angel.
I mean, it cooks fast enough where it's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be insane.
Your burger's like sliding off. Your burger is sliding off.
Oh no. Ugh. Probably gotta eat this now. God, yeah, I'm doing it. Oh my god. So American.
Yeah.
Insane.
What do you think?
Good. So much burger.
This is burger attempt number 2. This is the one that I will be eating.
You're sliding.
I know. I think there's no way out. Yeah.
Why was that so chaotic? Because I was cooking? Yeah.
I love that the PNW has sunlight late into the evening, so we can take our time with each activity while camping. Walking around the campgrounds, I loved seeing what kinds of different setups each site had. I feel like I got introduced to the camping world pretty recently, so it's all super fun and exciting to see. And there's really nothing that can compare to golden hour in this part of the world. Seeing the last rays of light peeking through the forest feels so magical and enchanting. We then stumbled upon a little hiking trail that was connected to the campgrounds. So of course we had to check it out with what remained of the daylight. Turns out it was about a 50 to 60 foot long path that took you downhill, and it eventually led to a small clearing with a fence that overlooks a river. Toasted to perfection. Cheese, some making cheesy eggs. I haven't washed my hands in 2 days. Garlic powder. Season your food from 12 inches above the most even coverage. But don't add too much, because the cheese adds a little saltiness as this seasoning. And then we're also making some tea. This is that the cheese kind of acts like some glue. So here we go. Camping breakfast sandwich.
That is actually really good.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you do this again?
Yeah.
How's it compared to the burgers from last night?
I think your burger was pretty good, but somebody else made my burger. Ended up so well.
And now for the most important question, how much would you pay for this at a restaurant?
$12.
It's pretty good. On our way back, we stopped once again at Lake Crescent. This time, we were visiting the actual lake shores so we could get a different perspective. And it was honestly very quiet on a Sunday morning. We essentially had the whole place to ourselves and everything felt very calm and peaceful. alive in the summer. It has such a distinct energy this time of year, like the landscape transforms into an entirely different version of itself.